beautiful people. This your girl Vanasia, and I want to welcome y'all to my channel, Hands in Reach, where I give you content of insightful information to help you break from destructive behavior patterns that keep you stuck from living a purposeful, meaningful life, and help you seek value within instead of external validation. For that being said, I want to start off by saying make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can get updated videos on these extremely informational and inspirational videos, and to like this video if you find this really helpful. For that being said, let's get into the video. Now, what is self-care? People think that self-care is just pampering yourself, getting dolled up to make you look good and just feel good. Yes, that is extremely important. But that's not all what self-care is. Self-care is really looking within, unbagging your baggage from trauma, from toxic behavioral patterns that was passed down from generation and generation, and really look within to become your better version of yourself. So what do I mean about unbagging the baggage? Unbagging your baggage, going within and facing your personal issues, your trauma, your toxic behavioral patterns that was passed on from generation and generation, and just behaviors that no longer serve you, that not only influence you personally, but also influence the people around you. So let's get right into some of the things I'm talking about as far as unbagging your baggage. This can be your physical baggage. This can be your emotional baggage. This can be your mental baggage. And the lack of self-care can be a reason of your mental and behavioral destruction. The reason why you have anxiety, the reason why you have depression, and the reason why you are going through toxic and unhelpful patterns is because of you not seeking within and not looking at the issues that it is preventing you from growing to your higher self. Now, I can give you an example of my baggage that I had to unpack and that I am currently unpacking still. Self-care is a long life journey that you will have to continue to go through to unlearn and relearn new behaviors so you can become a better version of yourself. Now, my own personal story of certain subjects where I had to look within and fix my BS instead of blaming the people around me of the issues that was happening in my life. Okay, so for that being said, let's go into people, relationships. This can be romantic relationship, friendships, and associates. all of these played a big old part in my life. Now, I had the behavioral pattern of people pleasing. I would give and give and give until I was depleted from my energy, and not telling people what I need and what I want, because again, I didn't know what I need. I didn't know what I want because I didn't spend enough time with myself to actually recognize the things that I wanted and need. And I thought, oh, well, if they really liked me or loved me, then they should know what I want and what I need without me saying those things. That's not how life works. People is not mind readers at all. So I had to learn how to set boundaries with people, how to say no to people, and how to be okay with standing up for myself and asking for the things that I need and what I want. And vice versa, make sure that it's all fair for both parties. That is one thing that I had to actually unlearn and set and grow through, because not setting boundaries, not speaking up for myself was causing me a lot of mental issues, anxiety, victim blaming, and just altogether blaming other people for things. But in reality, I had control of the situation the whole time. I just didn't go within or learn myself enough to actually tell people what is okay and what is not okay. Another example is my physical baggage. I would put my energy into work, all these other jobs, instead of putting that energy, not only, of course, business, but also putting that work into me. What am I working for if I'm not putting that energy into things that I actually enjoy and I actually love to do? Paying bills is not what I had in mind. That's not what I dreamed. Constantly paying bills and working just to pay bills, just to go out to the club here and there, but really investing in myself, physically, making sure that I take those days off, those vacations off, the vacation time off, to get my mental health, my physical health back in order. I was neglecting those things. I was neglecting my house. I would come home, just want to shower and go to sleep, and repeat this cycle over again, working, shower, sleep, and constantly going back and forth, instead of spending time on hobbies and reading books and basically upgrading my knowledge. I was neglecting those things because I was constantly working. And one thing that I have learned is that it's important to have a balance with work, because if you're working for other people, most of the time their mindset is business, money, operation of the business. You, on the other hand, is just another person, another paycheck, and they can really care less if something happens to you. They're going to replace your seat as soon as you're gone. So you need to really realize that you need to take time out for yourself become your better version of yourself, and start putting that energy in your physical and your mental environment, in your mental space, and just all together take that energy back to become your higher self. And lastly, let's talk about my emotional issues, my emotional baggage. I was constantly victim blaming and thinking that, oh, people was the issue because they was behaving in certain ways that I didn't like. But in reality, I put myself in those situations where I could prevent myself from going through the emotional torture that I didn't have to endure. I would stay in toxic relationships, friendships, or whatever the case may be, because maybe I didn't want to be alone. Maybe I didn't know myself and didn't think, oh, Benasia, you can just leave. Like, no. Sometimes we inflict pain on ourselves because we're not strong enough to go within and know our self-worth. And that's what I had to realize, is that, yo, I need to take my energy back. I need to realize that, girl, you have the power to be leaving. You don't have to stay in a place that is draining you mentally and emotionally. Like, you do not have to be there. You have to realize what your worth is and what you deserve, because people, they don't care. They will continue what you allow. So you have to be the one to stick up for yourself, stand up for yourself, and voice the things that you want to occur and what you don't want to occur. And that's the importance of setting boundaries. That is the importance of self-care. That is the importance of going within and actually learning yourself to become a better version of yourself, so you don't have to tolerate things that is not good for your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional health at all. So that is why I created this platform, to help those people who have struggled with the same things that I have struggled with, and give you insight about things that I have done to help me overcome the issues that I was facing, and how I got from one low vibrational energy wave to my higher self, or becoming my higher self. So make sure that you subscribe to this video so you can get those topics on how to break free from your baggage and to become your better self. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I am looking forward and talking to y'all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.